I never honestly knew very much about autism until my son was diagnosed. And I read these stories in my support group, and these moms are hurting, these dads are hurting, the families are hurting, and they're crying out for help.
When we first brought Zephaniah home, I realized very quickly I was in over my head because I was not prepared for the intensity of a child who was very inconsolable. It was very, very difficult, the emotional things I went through, because I felt up till that time like I was like super mom, and I had 3 other children that were just sweet kids, but this child looked at me as if I was a scary monster, and he couldn't connect with me and I couldn't connect with him, and I felt so much guilt. I felt like I'm the worst adoptive or any type of mother on the planet, and I really felt tested and I really felt pushed to my limit.
And we were doing what we could financially, but he was still not speaking. He only says 1 syllable. So I wanted somebody to give me the professional help and opinion, and to test my son and see what he was lacking and why he was having so much difficulty getting words out. And I know there's something that's blocking his brain. I don't know what it is.
Our children are supposed to be our hope and our future. And these kids, these children that are being diagnosed with autism, they need help to get to that point and to become the best that they can, and to start speaking. These families want their child to speak to them and to communicate, and they need help to do that, and that takes money.
Financially, it's been almost impossible to buy him everything that she has wanted for him, and the things that he needs, obviously, all the different types of therapies and speech therapy and all those things we just can't afford.
That's where we need the help, because it does add up, and there's so much more than we could have ever expected from this journey. Just as any parent who has a child within, they're not expecting to have to go through these things, but it happens, and these are just things that he came with, and we need to just get him this help.
I'm waiting to hear him tell his mom, that he loves her. And actually, the funniest things that have crossed my mind is that I'm waiting to hear my son tell me, "Hey, Dad, why'd you get mad at me for this? How come you didn't let me play with this?" Or, how come I couldn't go outside by myself when the other kids got to go outside? I wanted him to tell me these things, So those are the things that I'm waiting for. Sorry.
Because we've experienced this journey with Ethan, and we know the need that's out there, and we've actually met the moms. We see the photos of these kids, we see the videos, and we hear the cry. We can't be silent. We can't just sit back and just say, "Oh, our son's doing great, so let's just move on." That's not okay with us.
We want to finish the race. We want to finish the race. We want to really help him heal, and be the little boy that we know he is.